Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Fame with Tiffany Renee. On this channel we talk about everything metaphysics, quantum physics, anything that has to do with the mind, body, spirit, and this journey on this incredible, sometimes challenging and overwhelming, but also joyful and blissful 3D experience. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I appreciate everyone who likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you all so much. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload something new. If you want any one-on-one manifestation coaching or you want a personal channeled message, click the link in the description box below to book your session. Or if you want one of my very, very amazing Eye on the Prize boards, which is just a digital vision board that you can keep on your phone, customized just for you, click the link and all that good stuff is on my website. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm about to make something to eat and do my nails again. But I was thinking about something yesterday because I'm moving through a new version of myself, okay? And I'm working on embracing the new version of the person that I really want to be, the life experience and the timeline that I really want to be on, and calling in my desires, like trusting in the I am, trusting that it's already done, and that, like Neville Goddard said, the only reason we don't see what we want is because we fail to believe it, right? And then I was listening to the Rosie Life, today, shout out to Rose, and she had a message that kind of coincided with what I was thinking and feeling yesterday, which was about rejection. And I also came across Jennifer Arnice, her channel, and she has the Black Mother Wound podcast. And she also talked about healing is accepting yourself, is giving yourself permission to be yourself, is healing. So I watched that as well today, and I was like, this must be a message that I'm supposed to not just digest for myself, but maybe share with others. This idea of self-rejection. Like, we do that, don't we? You know what I'm saying? Like, just as individuals, as a society, we reject ourselves so much, and we reject allowing ourselves or giving ourselves permission to be, do, and have what we truly desire. We reject it to, the level of, sometimes we don't even want to imagine. It's like we can't even fathom that we can have the thing that we really want to experience, or have the life that we really want to experience, or have the partner, or the home, the job, the health, the wellness, all of that. Because many times we have been conditioned to dream, but not too big. Dream big, but don't dream too big. And the people that don't conform to that are the people that look like, oh my gosh, this miraculous thing has happened to them. Look how they were able to, against all odds, they were able to achieve this incredible success, or this status, or this fame, or they were able to defeat that illness, or they were able to do all these wonderful things. And they're just, they're filed away as just like miracles, as one-off things that only certain people can have or can experience, right? We are all alchemists, okay? Turning something from one thing into another is alchemy, okay? When you are in a particular reality and you decide, no, this ain't it. What, you're telling me no, that I can't have this thing? Okay, watch me have it. And then ways open up, and then you end up having it. You just alchemized, right? You just made a no thing into a yes thing. That's alchemy, okay? So when we talk about rejection, it's us rejecting our own alchemy. And remember, the world around us is a direct reflection of who we are being on the inside and what we believe to be true about ourselves and about the world around us. Okay? It's us just planting our feet, digging our heels into what we currently see in our 3D reality and what others have told us about ourselves, right? We've committed to that story, whether it's a good story or not. We've decided that this is what defines us, okay? And so remember that song, Don't Hurt Yourself by Beyonce on her Lemonade album featuring Jack White? First of all, how good is that song? Obviously, we know she was talking about Jigga. We know, okay. But the words when she says, you know, when you play me, you play yourself. When you lie to me, you lie to yourself. When you hurt me, you hurt yourself. You know, don't hurt yourself, right? So that is literally what we're doing when someone or something rejects us or says no to us, whether it's a person, or a job, or if it's an opportunity that we wanted and it's rejected or we're rejected, we don't get into the college we want to get into, whatever the case may be. Even Rose talked about this in her video today. The question that you ask is, okay, what am I rejecting inside of me that is causing this rejection to reflect back to me? Because everything is from within, right? Everyone is us pushed out, literally. So our entire world is a mirror of who we really are on the inside, of what we really believe about ourselves and what we're conscious of being. As Tom Karen always says, you experience what you're conscious of being. So if you're conscious of being someone who was always rejected, right? And this could stem from childhood, always being rejected, being abandoned, being told no all the time, or being a witness to favoritism where maybe your siblings or other people were being, they were getting favored over you, or in school, if other students maybe were being favored and you always felt like the outcast, or you felt just constantly in a state of rejection, you've adopted the story that I am always rejected. You adopted that story. I am always rejected. It's not your fault. It doesn't matter how that story came into being. That's irrelevant. The point is, there is a narrative, an active narrative running in your subconscious that is saying, I am always rejected. And that is being emanated out to the universe, being imprinted on the cosmic field, and the data, okay, of I am always rejected is being processed out there in the quantum field, and the law of attraction will make sure that you attract every circumstance, that you witness every circumstance, that you experience with your relationship dynamics, with society, with people, with personal relationships, platonic relationships, romantic relationships, all of that, okay, it has to be reflected back to you. Here's evidence to support just how rejected you really are. Because remember, the universe never says no. God never says no. Everything has already been given. Whatever you say is. Okay? And so, if you're saying, I am always rejected, then the universe is like, you're absolutely right. You are always rejected. Let me show you just how much you're always rejected. And then you're going to attract people into your experience specifically to demonstrate rejection, to reflect back the rejection that you have inside of you. Are you rejecting your boundaries? Are you rejecting the fact that you should have boundaries? Are you rejecting your body? Are you rejecting loving yourself? Are you rejecting the possibility of actually having the life of your dreams? Are you rejecting the possibility that you could even truly, genuinely be happy in this world? Like, are you rejecting love in general? Have you just decided that love, are you rejecting love from other people? Are you rejecting receiving? Whatever it is that you're rejecting, any form of rejection, it's going to be mirrored back to you, but it's going to show up in your 3D. And so if we like somebody, for example, and that person says, you're just not my type, right? You feel rejected. I mean, you're just you're a little bit fatter than I would prefer. So because you're fat, you're not my type. Okay? This has happened to me, by the way. Because you're fat, I don't want you to be my girlfriend. Well, of course, my knee-jerk reaction was to get upset at the person telling me that I can't be with you because you're fat. I can't love you because you're fat. But the reality is, that was literally just me telling myself, you're unlovable because you're fat. Because you're fat, you can't be loved. Because you're fat, you're not attractive. Because you're fat, you couldn't possibly be considered desirable or sexy or wanted because you're fat. I self-rejected myself because I accepted what I was told for many, many years growing up, that when you're fat, you're unattractive. Nobody's going to want you when you're fat. So I accepted that self-rejection. I internalized that. Like, I automatically rejected myself because I was fat. And so, of course, him and the other people who did had no choice but to reflect back to me the rejection that I already felt about myself. So, of course, the reason why he wouldn't date me was because you're fat. Of course that would be the answer. Because I rejected the fact that I equated being fat synonymous with being unlovable and ugly and unattractive and not worthy of being loved. I equated being fat with rejection. And I got it. Do you see what I'm saying? So just be mindful. Okay, it's a process. Okay, I'm working through it, and I'm getting better and better at it every day. I'm becoming more and more aware. This is why I really try to saturate my mind with content that opens up my eyes to different things that I'm doing to self-sabotage myself. Self-rejection is a form of self-sabotage. Okay, because everything starts with the self. It starts with how you feel and what you think about yourself. If we can get to a place where I am is just enough and truly trust that it is, because it is. It's the word. The word is I am. Anything that comes after I am must be so. So if your story is I am always rejected, it must be so. If you can tell yourself, okay, I have these feelings of rejection coming up, but my I am is I am love. I am worthy. I am respected. I am appreciated. And of course, I am deserving of all the love that could possibly come to me in this universe. Because I am all that is. I am the God of my reality. I am the operative power. I am source. I am the source here. Because I am the source. Everything is coming from me. And if we can just let the I am be enough, whatever feelings your body goes through, whatever anxieties or whatever, you can just say, yeah, I see you and you mean nothing. I see you, I respect you, but you have no bearing on me getting my manifestations. You're just emotions, you're just feelings, but you're not the truth. The truth is what I said I am, no matter what. And Tom Karen has an amazing video that he recently posted explaining that even more. It's irrelevant. We honor our feelings, we honor our emotions, but we do not allow ourselves to be ran by them. They do not, okay, I repeat, your feelings and emotions do not, under any circumstances, dictate whether or not you get your manifestation. Your I am dictates that. Because your feelings and your emotions are constantly changing. Your I am never changes. Okay, so let's make a vow to each other that we are going to, like, vow to ourselves that, hey, I'm going to start recognizing when I am self-rejecting, and I'm going to change that narrative, and I'm going to affirm that I am open to receiving all good things, because I am all good things. I am deserving. I am loving myself. I appreciate myself, and I'm learning to love myself more and more every day. This process is getting easier and easier for me. Everything is always working out for me. Yes, yes, yes. Bless. Thank you all so much. I told you it was going to be kind of a short video. I hope this helped you all. Again, like, share, subscribe. Click the link if you want as a one-on-one session with me. You all take care. Remember, we got this. You are the operative power. Your I am is the key. Period. Take care. Love you all. Bye.